Um, it's like 2 weeks late and Sunday, and that's not good. I was going to put a video of my room, like I was going to do a room tour yesterday, because I spent like 5 hours cleaning it. Not, I didn't really spend like 5 hours cleaning it, but I did laundry and stuff, and it takes like an hour and a half to do one load of laundry, and then I was cleaning my room and making it neat and orderly. But then I went to dinner with John, and then after that, met up with Anna. Had to do Jewish things with Anna. And then we went and watched TV forever. And then it was late, and then it was 2 in the morning, and now that was gone. And I would have done that again today, but my roommate was in the room. Her alarm went off at 11, and I know this because I was already up, and I was being quiet and on my computer. And she hit snooze. At noon, I went to lunch with John, and I came back around 2, because we stopped here and I was reading a little bit, and then I was like, I should do some homework, so I went back to my room to get my stuff. She was just getting up. Alarm, 3 hours of not getting up. The reason I didn't make a video 2 weeks ago, last week, was because I was sick on Wednesday, the day I usually film my videos. And then we went into town on Thursday. Taylor and I went into town. I'm in Taylor's bed right now, which is why there's a thing above me. That's John's bed. They have bunk beds because they're cool. We went into town, and then whenever that happens, I have to like do my homework like really quickly that night, so I don't have a lot of time. And then it was Friday, and I was still sick. Friday I went to, what was the thing? It was like a concert that part of the music school was putting on, where they did, first they did some Mozart, which was cool, but then they did this thing with a piano that the composer wrote like all of these instructions for things that you had to stick in the strings, like screws and nails and pieces of plastic and pennies, and it was weird, and it made the piano sound different because there's all of these things in the strings. It was interesting, but it was like a lot of noise, and they showed like a clip of an interview with the guy that composed it saying how music is nowadays is trying to tell a story, and it isn't just sound, and he doesn't feel like there needs to be a story behind it, that it should just be sound. And the way that he composed certain pieces, or like he had a grid, and the way certain sounds sounded, it was weird. I wasn't sure if I liked it. It wasn't bad, it was just like a lot of noise. So I went to that on that Friday. That Saturday was Applefest, which is pretty much what it sounds like. We went into the Commons. There was a bunch of vendors, people selling apple cider, but there was a bunch of other things as well. Sort of like a Little Biggie, in that there were carts that were selling nachos and funnel cake, and I had a corn dog, things like that. And then there are other things like vendors who were selling like their paintings or hats that they knitted and scarves and stuff. That was cool. Taylor got his violin. He's going to learn how to play the violin while he's here, and we were talking, and I think that I'm going to learn how to play the cello, which will be interesting. I like the cello. It's very pretty. So I'm going to look into doing that. Then what happened? I also had my first test last week on Thursday, so I was studying for that like mad. I had an essay due on Tuesday, so that weekend I was doing that. Then this Wednesday, I don't remember. I know that I wasn't in my room, otherwise I would have made a video. And Thursday I was in town again. This time we were trying to go and get me pants that fit, because my pants don't fit. They're too big now because of walking around. I lost too much weight and all my pants don't fit, and I don't like wearing belts because my pants all land where my belly button is, and if there's a belt there, it like rubs up against it and it's not comfortable. So we didn't end up doing that. We ended up going to the library and getting a library card. So we got a movie and a couple books. So we've been doing story time. This Friday, we tried out a new thing of D&D, which is based on the Grimm fairy tales. This is Taylor's copy. Pretty much all of the characters, instead of being like heroes and adventurers, are children that get transported to this alternate land, which is where all of the people from fairy tales are. So, like, you could meet Cinderella or the princess from The Princess and the Pea or Humpty Dumpty. Like, all of the people from fairy tales live in this world, and the kids are trying to get out, but because it's the Grimm fairy tales, which are all kind of twisted and evil, it's, like, scary and it's a different system. It was weird, but I liked it. It was cool. There was a lot more storytelling than you would have with, like, normal D&D. It was a lot of me talking about that. Yesterday, I told you I was cleaning my room, and that was what I was doing, so I'm making it today, right now. I should probably get back to doing homework. Taylor's not here this weekend, so you're probably wondering why I'm in his bed. No, I'm sitting with John, although he's not here right now. He went to go do a thing. He'll be back soon. Taylor went with his family to go visit his brother. He'll be back tomorrow morning before classes, so I'll see him for lunch tomorrow. I don't know what else to talk about. Jesse sent me a text on, like, Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that, where he's decided that he's tired of the chase, which was funny. Because I didn't say that I would date him, but I was, like, being friendly with him because I wasn't going to be mean. And so now he doesn't want to talk to me anymore, which I get. That's fine. Work to do. Later, I'm going to have to go with Zoe to the library because my first research paper at college is, the bibliography for it, at least, is due on Tuesday, so we're gonna go to the library today to look for books that we can use. That's about it. Sorry that this is late and that I didn't do one last week. I'm gonna try and still do a room tour and maybe put it up at some point this week. But I'm also gonna put it on Facebook because my mom has been bothering me to see my room. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.